Let's meet your Detroit Pistons. At shooting guard, standing 6'5", number 8. Tim Hardaway Jr. At the small forward position, at 6'6", number 9, Oscar Thompson. The other forward position, standing 6'8", number 12, Tobias. In the middle, 6 feet 10 inches, number 0, Jay Doran. At the other guard position, at 6'6", number 2,
It's Thursday night, and it's the NBA here on 2K Sports. With Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony alongside, I'm Kevin Harlan at the table. And from the sidelines, it's our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. Now let's take a look at some of the numbers for Tobias Harris.
And the biggest takeaway when you look at his numbers is how good his three-point shooting has been the past 5 games. He's finding the open spots on the perimeter, and when he's getting good looks, boy, he is not missing.
And now the Golden State Warriors starters. In at small and power forward, it'll be Wiggins and Green. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Stephen Curry. And it's Jackson Davis in at the center. And for the Pistons, inside for him, it's Harris and Duran. Cunningham is out there with Tim Hardaway Jr. And it's Thompson in at the 3, the small forward. And Greg, when you're facing the front of a back-to-back, how much does that affect you as a player?
Before and after the game, for sure, it's on your mind. But once the whistle blows, you have to live in the moment. You can bet the coaches are very aware of it.
And he makes that one.
And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
And sometimes getting that first bucket puts momentum in your corner, but we'll just have to see.
And it's blocked, and he keeps control of the ball. Green taking his time here. Green with a screen for Curry. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. Harris against Green. Harris, no good. Last game for the Warriors, it was a loss to the Heat. Now we'll go to David Aldridge, who had a chance to talk with head coach J.B. Bickerstaff.
Now, I asked him about the challenge they face in defending Steph Curry. He said Steph is so hard to contain because of his constant movement off the ball. Conventional defenses won't work against him. The matchups will be fluid. He'll see a lot of different guys coming at him. He's looking and needing a total group effort. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thanks. Thompson, 2 on the clock. Good, and the assist goes to Cunningham.
Gotta do more than this to stop Thompson. He's used to having to fight through contact.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Richard, we know that not many teams have had steady core players like the Warriors have had over the past decade.
Boy, there's so much player movement these days, and it's hard to keep any roster intact, let alone a superstar team like Golden State.
Now Thompson, after the missed 3 from Stephen Curry. Wiggins outside. Green against Harris. And many around the league believe Curry doesn't get enough fouls called in his favor. G.A., what do you think?
There could be some truth to that. He gets held and grabbed more than anyone when running off screens, but especially blatant on drives to the rim.
First one falls for him. And Greg, for longtime Pistons fans, that bad boys era was so special.
I mean, Detroit's a tough, hard-working town, and those teams did have great talent led by Isaiah Thomas, but it was their physical, intimidating style of play that made them the bad boys.
And he makes both free throws. RJ, with how well Curry continues to play, I'm not sure his three-point record will ever be broken.
It's going to be tough to do. But even if it does, I think Steph will still be regarded as the best shooter we have ever seen, simply because how he changed the game.
Harris passes to Cunningham. And it's blocked.
Just haven't found their offensive footing yet, only managing to sink one of their first 5 shots.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
And they double up Cunningham. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up.
And what strikes me about Cade Cunningham is he's still growing. He's still capable of doing more on the floor, and he has the work ethic and attitude to make those improvements and become a real factor on the floor.
And the first one at the line is good.
And it's easy to see why so many are so high on Cunningham, a talented guard who can do a little bit of everything.
Malik Beasley, he's checked in for Detroit. And the Warriors also making a change. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Green. And so Cunningham nails both of them. And in this first quarter, about 3 minutes played. Schroeder outside. Outside Curry. Pass to Wiggins. Hield with a screen on Harris. Just 4 to shoot. Puts up a 3. Hield can't hit. The Pistons have gone just 1 for 5 from the field to start the quarter. Cunningham left side. He nails it, and we're tied up.
Cunningham is not shy about mixing it up down low. He's got a great feel around the rim.
Wiggins outside. Golden State moving the ball around. To the middle. Here's Hield. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2. And for Detroit, they come in off a good outing against the Brooklyn Nets.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Hardaway a screen on Curry. Here's Cunningham. Warriors with the rebound. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see their frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
It seemed like any time they strung together a few baskets, they just went ice cold so quickly.
They get the rebound. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. The Warriors shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
Jackson Davis, 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Recent times have certainly been tough in Detroit. Greg, 14 wins last season, a franchise record low.
And Kevin, if you look, Detroit's last 5 seasons, 23 wins is the most they've had. So their fan base hungry for a winner in the Motor City.
Here's what Detroit's going with right now. Stewart checked in for Duren. Holland comes in for Harris. Thompson, he's checked in for Hardaway. And Marcus Sasser subbed in for Cade Cunningham. Sasser with it. He's guarded by Schroeder. On the wing, Thompson. And he's good on the 3-ball. Thompson's got 5 points so far.
If he develops a consistent 3-point shot in his first few years, Thompson's going to be scary.
And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Green with a screen on Thompson. Down low. It's tipped. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And again, Detroit turns it over.
Warriors ball.
Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You take a look at the Pistons. They're 7th right now. Not a bad spot, but certainly they'd like to string together a run of wins.
And right now for the Pistons, they're one of those teams that hasn't quite figured it out this year. A lot of talent, a lot of heart, but nothing to put them up on that next level.
And you have to wonder if this roster can get to that next level. They have talent, but if it doesn't come together, they might have to shake it up.
Bangs home the trifecta.
And that's what Hield is paid to do, stretch the floor for this offense.
Here's Sasser, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Here's Beasley, and the layup's good off the glass.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
The Warriors leader. Now Hield. 11 points for him in that last game against Miami. Lays it up off the glass. Hield's got his 3rd basket of the night. And here's Beasley. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. Warriors lead by 3. And the second quarter will be on the way when we come back. It's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Warriors.
I've really been impressed with how aggressive they've been inside, looking to capitalize from the paint whenever they can.
And the other thing, I love how they're playing up tonight, getting into ball handlers and forcing some turnovers.
Pistons trail by 3. Marcus Sasser is out there with Beasley. Then it's Asar Thompson. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. And it's Howland in a power forward. That's the group for Detroit right now.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
And it's the Warriors' ball. Next game, they'll take on the Pacers in Indianapolis at Gainbridge Fieldhouse. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stand. Podziemski with it. He's covered by Sasser. Pass to Green. Lock at 6. Shoots over Holland. Sasser with the rebound. And so it's Detroit with the ball. They trail by 1. They're getting their first look of the season at the Warriors in this one. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, last season, Draymond Green got his 3-pointer going again. He said, over the years, my shot took a dive. It was in large part because I couldn't get in and out of my hips. They were messed up. It was getting my movement patterns right. Kevin, my hips haven't been the same in years, but Draymond's are good. And now they've made him tough to deal with. Back to you.
Your hips are pretty good, David. I've always said your hip. Floor spacing, always critical. Good point, D.A. Here's Sasser. Nothing on the board.
And to me, Draymond Green really embodies the idea of a high IQ player. He can read the opposition, predict where a play is going, and those instincts aren't something that can be easily taught to anyone.
A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Hield the pass to Green. Now Looney. Here's Waters. Pass to Podziemski. They kick out to Hield. It's good from long range. Hield's got the lead up to 4 now for the Warriors.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
There's the pick. Thompson passes to Beasley. And he can't answer back. The 3-pointer offline. On the wing, Hield. Pass to Pajemski. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Pajemski.
Now it's a 6-point Warrior lead.
Yeah, and their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second.
For Detroit, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. And here's Beasley, covered by Heel. Back to Sasser. The layup off target. Warriors have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And it's Green, missing. Detroit's gone 0 of 2 from deep here in the second. Here's Holland, guarded by Green. Pass to Beasley from deep. Warriors with the rebound.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Heel, the pass to Green. Here's Looney. Pajemski with it. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Heel with a screen on Thompson. From downtown, Waters can't get it to go.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
Holland, no good.
Defense pulled out all the stops to shut him down there.
Hield attacking, and then Hield with the dunk.
Good take. We all know Hield can shoot. The threat of the outside J helps open up those driving lanes for him.
Pistons trail by 8. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with this guy.
It's the dance cam. Get ready, everybody. You're going to see yourself on the screen and show them your best move. Ready, let's go!
And a different look here for the Pistons. Jalen Duren. He's checked in for Stewart. Harris comes in for Holland. Hardaway's checked in for Malik Beasley. And it's Cunningham in for Marcus Sasser. On the wing, Thompson.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Now, here's Duren. He's covered closely. Pass to Cunningham. And they double up Cunningham. 5 to shoot. Hardaway, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
I thought he had that all sewn up, but somehow the defense just threw him off.
Thompson passes to Cunningham. Hardaway is screen on Curry. Now, here's Cunningham. He had 13 points in the win against Brooklyn.
And he didn't just create offense for himself now. He did a tremendous job of setting up his teammates as well.
Here's Curry following the basket by Cade Cunningham. Outside, Green. 58 seconds left in the second quarter. Takes the elbow jumper and drains it. And the Warriors lead by 8.
An absolute problem in these pick and rolls. Green can beat you with either his passing or his scoring ability.
Count that one. There's 47 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Curry passes to Green. Outside Curry. Outside Green. Shoots the 3. Duren pulls it in. Duren's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
Well, he better buy his teammates dinner tonight because they've covered him for what has been a terrible, absolute terrible shooting display.
Here's Cunningham. Lays it up and banks it in. Now just a 4-point Warrior lead.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
And some good action through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. The Warriors on top, up 4. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Steve. Some great engagement defensively. What's happening that's good at that end of the floor?
I think they're just playing hard, rotating, playing for each other, and they've done a better job of avoiding fouls and just playing through.
Steve, thanks for your time. Back to you.
All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get the third quarter started.
And we thank you for joining us at halftime. The Golden State Warriors are in a closely contested game.
Their bench has been strong. Guys coming in, accepting their roles, playing well in the minutes they're getting.
I'll take your word on this one, Kenny. You're the backup expert.
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
Well, looking at the Warriors, they've been stuck in the middle tier. Not good enough to challenge for a chip, but not bad enough to get a high draft pick. They're really going to need their young guys to take a step forward in their development.
And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 4-point game. They'll be playing host to Toronto for the next one. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Up front, it's Green at the 4 with Jackson Davis at the 5. Stephen Curry's out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward. RJ, one league rule that has gotten a lot of attention. Carrying the basketball.
Oh, these guys carry the ball at a ridiculous rate. Even Allen Iverson used to do it, and then eventually he took it out of his game. But yeah, the referees could clean it up a little bit, I'll be honest.
Now, here's Cunningham after the miss from Dennis Schroeder. Out to Hardaway. They get it back. Duran. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. For Detroit, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
At the line for Detroit, Duran, 2 shots.
And it's tied up with that one. And when you take a look at Jalen Green, a big man, Greg, who seems to get better each and every season.
Well, you know, he averaged a double-double in his second season. I especially like how hard he goes after rebounds. This guy has a bright future in this league.
And that one falls, and that puts him up by 1 point. And for the Warriors, they're shooting 43% from the field. Curry finds Jackson Davis. Harris against Green. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Schroeder. Rebound by the Pistons. Duran's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Duran sets the screen for Hardaway. Goes up from the top of the key. Detroit, no good that time either.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Pass to Wiggins. Green with a screen for Wiggins. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Wiggins has got his second bucket.
Oh, get off of that, man. Wiggins is that dude.
Thompson looking for an opening. No one covering. Cunningham's got the lead up to 2 now for Detroit.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He wants to check in with his team and regroup.
Attention fans, now on the court, it's your hype squad. Everybody get down. Let them hear you. It's t-shirt time. I said t-shirt time. You.
Here's an opportunity for us now to focus on some small forwards who play anything but small. The leading shot blockers at the 3 spot. Andrew Wiggins is second.
And that's a group of perhaps the most well-rounded defenders in our league. Solid on the perimeter with the ability to block shots on the interior.
What it really says about them is that they're able to guard multiple positions. That is a huge asset for any team.
Now here's Schroeder. He's been playing a big part of their offensive scheme, averaging around 15.5 points a game. Green finds Jackson Davis. Green with a screen on Hardaway. Here's Schroeder. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Schroeder's got his second bucket of the night.
Proving once again, he is one of the best shooters in the league.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, thanks. The Warriors have found something with Draymond Green and Trace Jackson Davis inside. Green says, with the rim protected by Trace, I can just play off instinct and read the game. Jackson Davis says, being able to interchange with him is great. Things he teaches me has helped my game a lot. Kevin?
I'd love to hear those stories. Thanks, David.
Cunningham. 2 shots.
He's off on the first. And the Pistons making a change here. Beasley's checked in. Then for the Warriors, Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Andrew Wiggins. And it's Brandon Pajemski in for Stephen Curry. He hits the second from the line.
I know he's kicking himself for not snatching the lead. But look, he tied things up.
Pass to Pajemski. Here's Jackson Davis. Green with the ball. Hield with a screen on Harris. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one on Harris. Richard, when it comes to Draymond Green, we know about his defense. But what does he give you offensively?
I think it starts with his passing. Not many big men can do what he does the way he does it. And especially effective when he's hitting the 3 ball, stretching the floor, allowing for more space for his shooters.
That's good from Green.
A vocal leader both on and off the floor. Green plays with a real fire in edge.
Marcus Hasler's checked in for Detroit. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe.
And hey, he did just enough to get the lead. That's what's most important.
Here's Thompson, and he uses the glass on the layup. Thompson's got 7.
An explosive player. Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
Here's Schroeder. Here he goes. Good. Great play by Green to set it up. This game has a lot of character here in the third period. 6 changes of the lead here.
Intensity is the theme for this one.
Here's Sasser. Scoreless thus far. Pass to Harris. It's stolen by Green. .152 left in the third quarter. Now Pajemski. 6 to shoot. And he hits it just before the shot clock expires. And now a 3-point Warrior lead. Pass to Duran. We've got 1:23 left in the third. And that one is good by Beasley.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a three each time.
We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Now Pajemski, covered by Beasley. Schroeder looking over the floor. Hield with a screen on Harris. They kick out to Hield. Off target with his three. They can trade 2 for 1 here.
Would be the right move, I believe, right now.
Harris dishes to Thompson. Here's Sasser. He's guarded by Schroeder. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Hield. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Pass to Schroeder. Golden State moving the ball around. It's tipped. Here's Sasser. From the arc. Oh, and he nails it just in time.
One eye on the rim, one on the clock. What a play.
Boy, that was close. Got it in just in the nick of time.
It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Pistons lead by 3. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Serving it up on a platter, that is a beautiful dish. And 2 teammates on the same page, woo.
We've reached the 4th quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Fontecchio is out there with Holland. Then there's Isaiah Stewart. Then there's Marcus Sasser. And it's Beasley in at the 2 guard. That's the 5 on the floor for the Pistons. Pass to Sasser. Now here's Stewart. Defended by Looney. Beasley for 3. No good on the shot. Warriors trail by 3. Now Pajemski. Here's the screen. Over to the wing. Waters passes to Looney. Bucket is good. Looney's got the 4th quarter started here with a bucket for the Warriors.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for him.
Sasser can't hit.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
They now take the lead. And the Warriors lead by 1.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
And here's Beasley. Pass to Sasser. Hield against Beasley. This one for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
Here's Waters. Lets it go from deep. Offensive rebound. Detroit's gone 1 of 2 from 3-point range here in the 4th. Pass to Sasser. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And the basket by Waters. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And another thing, guys, they dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
And Detroit has possession after the Warriors pick up 3. Clock at 4. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. Knocks down the 3-ball. Beasley's got 6 in the quarter.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
The Warriors have gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. He knows every possession is critical now. Pistons, an entirely new group now out there. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey guys, I was able to catch the message Steve Kerr gave to his team. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when we get inside, we score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Pass to Curry. Back to Wiggins. Curry against Cunningham. Curry with the bounce pass. It's stolen by Duren. Here's Thompson. The Warriors pull it in. Green's got his 5th rebound in this one. Schroeder outside.
And you can see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. And Detroit has possession. Pass to Duren. Pistons passing it around. Hardaway with it. He's guarded by Schroeder. Harris kicks to Hardaway. Just 5 on the clock. The 3. Duren the pass to Cunningham. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
A nice up fake by Cunningham. He does all the little things that help him generate points. Right here, he just gets himself to the line.
K. Cunningham. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. And so Cunningham nails both of them.
See, it's easy to see why his teammates trust him. He's a leader on this team and loves coming up huge in the clutch.
That's good from Schroeder on the assist by Curry. Schroeder's got it all tied up now for the Warriors. And it's Cunningham with the ball for the Pistons. From 8, and he nails the jumper. Cunningham's got 4 points in the quarter.
Yes, sir. Kay Cunningham embracing the role of a leader.
Curry is inside. He's against Cunningham. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Pistons.
The name of the game in the modern NBA is making threes, spacing the court, and that's exactly what they are doing tonight.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
He drops the first one, and that narrows the gap to 1.
What you appreciate most about Curry is his confidence, especially when it comes to how far he can connect from.
Stephen Curry hits them both.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, but still delivered.
And they double up Cunningham. Harris looking it over. Here's Hardaway. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
They don't give Hardaway Jr. the ball just because of his name.
.136 left in the fourth. Curry against Cunningham. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
There is no moment that is too big for Steph Curry.
Free throw no good for Curry.
Now a seasoned veteran in the league, Curry continues to be efficient, especially when it comes to shooting.
Pass to Cunningham. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, that is big time by a big-time player. Cunningham loves the moment.
First personal foul. Second team foul. At the line for your Pistons, Cunningham. Cunningham. One shot.
And that one misses. The Warriors trailing. Here's Schroeder. Thompson with the rebound. Detroit's gone outside a lot tonight. 17 times, in fact. 7 of 17. To Cunningham. And it's off from three-point range. Here's Wiggins. Some solid defense from Harris. This is a huge possession.
And this is where all the hard work pays off. You have to be able to execute under pressure. And some people harp on his lack of height, but his size doesn't hurt him at all when it comes to rebounding.
It drops.
Well, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
And timeout called by J.B. Bickerstaff. And he knows there's no room for mistakes and wants everyone on the same page.
To get low.
There's 25 seconds left in the game. Cunningham looking it over. Six on the shot clock. From 12 feet out. It's good!
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Pivotal moment in this game. He's not taking any chances. He'll call time. What do you think we're going to see here?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
Pulls up, high post. Oh, missed it.
They came close there to tying it up.
You love the intensity out there right now. Close game, both teams leaving it all out there.
And so it's the Pistons who come out on top here. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finish as they continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal it.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. But as we go, let's take a look at our player of the game, Cade Cunningham.